Oh my god, it is starting! Oh no, what? Such a cool shot. Oh. Welcome guys to my channel, it's Sidhu here. Today I'm going to react to Kaiju number 8, episode number 9, and it's just dropped, so I'm quite excited to get to it. But before going to that, and before going to the pre-reaction discussion, I would like to request you guys to please like, share, subscribe and push the notification bell if you like this reaction or my other reactions. That's the greatest help you guys can do for me, as interacting with that video will tell the YouTube algorithm that you guys like this kind of videos and enjoy this video. So it will push those videos to others too, and it will help me grow my channel. So please guys, please do it. I request you guys to do it. And now with that being said, I would like to recap what happened in the previous episode before going to the reaction. The previous episode was jam-packed, man. It was filled with fights, filled with wholesome movements and everything. So the episode literally started with the fight between Hoshino and Kafka. It was a great fight. Like, it elevated the character of Hoshino, our vice captain, like how strong he is and what are his weaknesses. Like, he was a little bit cocky, as he said. If he would have gone 100% since the beginning, he would have easily defeated Kaiju, but he took Kaiju number 8 lightly, and that resulted him in losing or giving Kaiju number 8 a chance of escaping basically. But I think so Kaiju number 8 is strong enough to take out Hoshino, because as Hoshino himself said that Kaiju number 8 might possibly be the strongest Kaiju recorded in history till now. So and also of course Kafka was holding back when he was fighting Hoshino, so we don't know like who would have won there. My bets are on Kafka, of course. But yeah, so that happened, and right after that we basically saw Kaiju number 9 who escaped from after the fight with Kaiju number 8, and we saw what another set of his powers, that, and it's basically that he can take over some other human's body too, and that's the way he is able to transfer between Kaiju and human. And I don't know if it is similar to our main character Kafka too, maybe. Like, I thought that they are from the same species, like one is able to transform from Kaiju to human and other is able to transform from human to Kaiju, but I don't know what's the relation between them. There are so many things that has to be explored here. So that happened, and then we saw Reno and his rival getting discharged from the hospital, and a huge party being thrown for their re-welcome, basically for their recovery. And that party is actually thrown by that green haired guy. Sorry, I don't seem to remember his name, don't seem to recall his name, but it is revealed that he is richer than Shinomiya. He is actually very rich, and there is some kind of conflict between him and his father. I don't know what, but they hinted at that, so that will also come out in the future episodes too, so they can explore that angle too. So yeah, they are building up each and every character there, and even the Musli dude who heard them speaking about that green-haired guy's father. So yeah, I'm bad with their names, guys. Sorry, that's me. But yeah, so that happened, and yeah, also at the end of the episode, at the not at the near end, but basically at the start of the climax of the episode, we saw that Kafka got promoted. Basically, he's a full cadet now, and I don't know what perks that brings with it. My guess is that he will get more salary, or he won't get disqualified or removed just after 3 months. So he's basically a full ranger, equal to everyone, because of his actions that happened in the previous fight, as he was able to specify all the weaknesses. So yeah, that happened, and everything was fine, and he encountered again vice captain training to beat Kaiju number 8 the next time they encounter him. So that was scary, that was funny. But as you guys can guess, the main point I'm coming towards is at the end of the episode, and at the end of the previous episode, we saw basically flying kaijus, and on top of the kaiju there was some kind of a red humanoid kaiju, similar to, maybe let's call him Kaiju number 10 then, or is it Kaiju number 9? I don't think so. The design is different, but what's that? Like, what's the deal with the flying kaijus, and what's the deal with that design was cool though. Like, it was menacing, and it was so, like, I thought that it was a Power Ranger for a second. I don't know why I thought that, but that came to my mind. But that was cool as, and they said that let's descent. So what's their planning? Like, is there going to be another attack this soon? Like, the attack happened just a day or two before, I think so. Like, my god, they're not giving even a moment of rest for our main characters and his group. So let's see. I'm quite excited what it will lead to. And yeah, I think so I recapped everything about the previous episode properly. And now let's stop yapping and let's get to the episode. What's he thinking about? Oh, he's obsessed with Kaiju number 8 right now. Yeah, he's still bitter about that defeat. It was almost undefeat. But I want to see what's the result about those flying Kaijus. He's suspicious about something about Kaiju number 8. Oh, okay, they don't know about Kaiju number 8, that Kaiju number 8 too can transform into human, right? They only think that Kaiju number 9 can transform into human. That was a nice interaction between them. Everyone is serious suddenly. Man, Hoshino is so cool. He has suddenly become one of my favorite characters here. I thought he was just a comedy character. Oh no, something is going to happen. Yeah. Are they flying kaijus? Yeah. Oh my god, it is starting. My god, raid on Tachikawa base. My god, they are not giving us even a little bit of time between one fight after another. I thought we'll have some kind of filler episodes in between them. Oh no, what? Such a cool shot. Yeah, this is wild. Like, where are they coming from? What is this? So wild. I actually thought that they will have some kind of filler and wholesome episodes between fights. Yeah, it must be shock for them. 6.1, 6. My god. Man, animators must be not going home. My god, where is that red kaiju? Red humanoid kaiju. Oh, the base is destroyed, man, completely. Flying kaijus. What? Why? Where is Ashiro? Man, this is wrong timing. Bad timing. Yeah, so they are sentient, right? Attack on Tachikawa base. This is wild, literally. One after another. I still can't believe it. They're having one after another attack. Okay, so the flying kaijus are not new. I thought they were new. No rest at all for Rangers, huh? He is still alive. I didn't think he would die. What's that? Oh wow, okay, so they shouldn't be in bunch. There is some kind of a leader. A shepherd type of thing. There it is! Humanoid kaiju. Let's see what Hoshino can do. I hope so he won't die. What's that? Like, that's so cool. The red and pink design. Let's see if his training has paid off. Where did they come from? Yeah, it's a humanoid kaiju. Of course it's a dai kaiju. But what's a dai kaiju? They are not expanded. Mama, he's starting his attack. Ooh, what? Come on, Hoshino, show your supremacy. There he is. He's very quick. What? What's that? You. Annihilation. Who is he calling? He's calling everyone there. Again. Like, where are these kaijus coming from? They have not answered it yet. Yeah, he is distracted, man. Come on, don't be distracted. Fight. There are his knives. Show me, Hoshina. Nice. So cool. They're hitting it out of the park. Wow, tougher than Kaiju number 8. Kafka, you have to transform, man. He can't deal with it. I'm scared. But all of them should be learning all Kaiju's weaknesses, not only Kafka. Why are they not wary about that? But man, this is wild. The animation is so clean. After such a big fight in the previous episode. How are they executing this? Like, the studio is wild, man. I still don't know what the studio's name. I have to know it. They're hitting it out of the park, of course. Oh no, come on. Yeah, they are working together. Everything is new for them. Come on, what now? Where is Shinomiya? Yeah, there she is. I was thinking of her. Overwhelm them, huh? Who? That's our generational talent. And the music is kicking off too. I just overwhelmed them. Ah, the armor broke off. So cool. What kind of weapon is that? What's happening here? Oh yeah, okay. A flashback, a little flashback. Wow, third most. That's so cool. A rookie being the third most powerful. I thought other vice captains, not captains, but troop captains may be powerful. Nice. Such a cool weapon. That weapon reminds me of Guts and his knife, huge knife. The way she's handling that weapon is so cool. That huge ass weapon. Nice. So cool. Usage too. Wow. How many usages are there here? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it was basically made for you. But I'm scared like something bad is going to happen. Usage 3 or what? Is it Renault? I think so, it was Renault. The freezing rounds are Renaults. So cool. The fourth most powerful, I think so. Or might be. What's his percentage now? Like, did he improve more? All of this to only kill 3 kaijus. What's happening with Hoshino? I'm scared for Hoshino. Like, what's happening with him? Yeah, let's see their fight. Can he defeat him? What's with one horn? That's a cool design. It has only one horn on only one side, not even in the center. I think so. That's what I saw. No, it's in the center. I was wrong with that. Okay, he's trying to entrap him in the training man. Okay, so the kaiju should not be enjoying the fight. Of course, they should not be sentient enough. Oh no. Okay, wow, he can eat the spray and become stronger. That's wild. And it's a cool design. I hope so he won't die here. I want Kaiju number 8 to fight him. So cool. It looks like a Power Ranger. Oh. Wow. Nice. So cool. There it is, 92%. Yeah, get serious. Oh, I thought it was Hoshino for a second. That would be comical. There it is. They again met Reno behind. Yeah. Okay, they are together now, right? Go and help Hoshino. So cool. Reno is amazing. Like every character I like so much. They're executing them perfectly. Yeah. Oh no. This is a red flag. Like something is going to happen bad. Man, he's too optimistic. Everything is going their way. Yeah, something is bad. Okay. Oh, don't jinx it. Come on, don't do it. Can't it regenerate? It is fighting it with one hand. That was a trap. Nice. Hoshino is so badass. Cool. Yeah. Oh. Will it recover from this? Yeah, how is it still alive? Oh no, man, it's too strong. Where did it come from? Come on, tell us something. Man, the animation is so smooth here. There is no CGI that I'm seeing here. Come on, end the fight here. Did he? I'm skeptical. Yeah, of course. It can't be. Oh no, go save him. Kaiju number 8. What's happening? What's this creature? Okay, so he was not able to destroy the core. Whoa. Now he's bigger too. 9? Our hero is only 8.6, right? So wild. Now what? Come on, Kafka, he needs your help. Come on, don't let Hoshino die here. So guys, the episode ended there. It was a great episode as usual. Like they are hitting it out of the park since like 2 to 3 episodes. Like from episode number 5, I think so. Like the starting was a little bit rough and tumble. Like it went slow and a little bit like episode was good and the next episode was a little bit slow. They took their time to expand the characters, to explain the lore about the world that they are living in and everything. So that strong base led to this so many great episodes. Like as I said, as I'm repeating again, I think, sir, as like a broken record. I did not think, or I was not at all expecting them to execute another huge ass war or fight scene just after they have given us Kaiju number 9 and Kaiju number 8 fight, and Kaiju number 8 and Hoshino's fight. Now again, this episode was so smooth, so animated so beautifully. Like they did not cut cost anywhere, I think so. At least to my eyes, the animation seemed smooth enough, and the music too, the scenes, the movements. There is a growth in each and every episode. I am seeing that, like the growth in quality. I mean, that's great. Like the characters, the dynamic of the characters that are changing. Like this time, we have a dynamic between Reno and Shinomiya. Like till now, Reno and Shinomiya were not interacting that much. Like they were teammates and that's all. But now we are seeing Shinomiya and Reno becoming friends and literally teaming up together and being the both being badasses together. So that's great. Like we saw that dynamic, and we saw Kafka and some other girls dynamic, even though it's just a small scene. But we saw that like they are helping the wounded ones in the ground, as Kafka only can use, I think so, 1% of his suit power. And we again saw both of them rivals, like the Musli dude and the green colored hair dude. So that's going since episode 1, I think so. No, not episode 1, episode 3. But yeah, so that's going. And we saw Hoshino's power too. It's so cool. He literally overwhelmed a kaiju whose fortitude was around 8 point something. Now its fortitude is 9. So I don't know how he's going to tackle him. I think so he needs Kafka's power, Kaiju number 8's power, or I don't see some other way. Most probably, like there is another way. Like Captain has to come back and fight it, and I think so only then Kafka won't need to transform. But if Captain is not coming back, I think so she is not going to come back for this fight. Kafka has to transform, or we will be seeing a death in next episode, and it most probably will be Oshina's. And I don't want it to see, because he's such a cool and badass character, and I don't want to see in a weird way the death of that red kaiju too, because the design is superb. It's so cool, the design, and I want to know more about these kaijus. Like where are they coming from? Like so many kaijus appearing out of nowhere from the sky. Like they should be detected, right? Like when they came, like where did they come from? Are they aliens? Like are they coming from space? Like what? Like they should have come out of the ground. If they are coming out of the ground, and should have appeared somewhere, right? And they should be detected. Like these many kaijus coming undetected, I don't think so it's possible. Like I have so many questions, as you guys can see. So I hope so they will be answered in this season. Like please give me something. But yeah, they are doing such a great job. I hope so animators are seeing their families, and I hope so they are being paid enough for this, because as I'm saying, like it's been so long since I've seen one fight after another in an anime like this close. It might possibly be in Attack on Titan, I think so. Like one fight after another without any breaks. Even in Jujutsu Kaisen, and that might be the another example. Like only in Shibuya arc, I think so, we saw one fight after another, one fight after another. Because in other arcs, in other fights, we saw a little bit of a team, or a funny or wholesome episode, or funny or wholesome half episode, and next we saw some fights. But here, like it was one after another. In the previous episode, like the animation did not drop, the quality of animation, I mean. So yeah, they are doing a great job. They are literally doing such a great job. I hope so they get recognized, and I hope so they get this positive feedback till them, and they hear it. Like they are doing a great job, guys. I hope so Kaiju number 8 gets the recognition that it should get. Like I'm not seeing enough people talking about this anime. They should watch this. I'm recommending it to every one of my friends, and I hope so you guys too. And I hope so you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I hope so you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. And if you did, please guys, please like, share, subscribe, and push the notification bell so that you will get notified when my other reaction videos drop. And also do comment below in the comment section your thoughts on this episode, your thoughts on my reaction, or if you have any tips or feedback for me, any kind of suggestions. I'm open to any kind of input that I can get from you guys. I do need them. It's been only 6 months since I started this YouTube channel. There is so much room to grow. There is so much room to improve. So please guys, please comment down below your thoughts on my reaction and your suggestions, or instead you can just discuss with me about this anime or any other your favorite animes. I'm not new to this anime community. I have been watching many other animes, so please guys comment down below your favorite animes. And if I have not watched it, I'm willing to react to it even on this channel. So please guys comment down below and please share your favorite moments of your favorite anime or this anime. And if any manga reader is watching this reaction of Kaiju number 8, please guys comment down below the things that they have missed in this episode that they most probably won't cover. Like, because of the inherent limitation of anime medium, they have to skip some things, some minute things which add to the character in my opinion. So please guys comment down below and enrich other anime viewers experience too. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys. Thank you to those who are already doing all those things, who are already commenting, liking, sharing these videos to their friends and pushing the notification bell and coming back to the reactions each and every week. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for your support. And finally, thank you guys for watching, and I'll meet you guys in the next episode's reaction.